back to my channel. Today I have for you my July wrap up and my August setup and my bullet journal. Excuse me. I survived my first month in my bullet journal. The journal that I'm using is a Leuchtturm 1917 A5 dot grid. And I have one of the Leuchtturm pen loops in here. My pen of choice right now is the Tombow Mono drawing pen in .03. So let me flip you through here and show you what's been going on in my bullet journal. Obviously I have my index, and I'm starting to finally get used to using the index. At first I was like indexing every little thing, and then I realized I don't have to do that. So things will be different in August. So I flip through, I have my key, and I did do a like setup video for my bullet journal, and I'll link it in the eye in the sky above here. You can go check that out, but I won't go over this too much in depth. There's my key. I've started my future log. This, if you remember right, in my flip through video used to be just orange post-it notes here. Well, I did fill out August and September. Still have my post-it notes for the rest of the year because I'm not sure how much longer this journal will last me, how much use I'll get out of it. So I do have through June 2018 since I started it in July, but I doubt that I will make it that far. I have my collection of our summertime routine, what we're doing every day, because since my kids are out of school, we have different activities that we do every day. I have a summer checklist for me to get them ready to go back to school by month. As you can see, I've got June completed. I've almost got July completed, and then I'll be starting in August. I have my habit tracker and my mood tracker for July, and so far, we're on the 25th today. So far, I'm doing pretty good. I track my moods in the morning and in the evening, and the pens I'm using for my moods are my Inkjoy gels, and then these are the Zebra mild liners that I'm using in the habit tracker. And as you'll see, I kind of simplified this for next month. Here's my July calendar set up with monthly tasks, and I used some washi tape, some Scotch brand washi to kind of mark the page because it was important. Since this was my first like monthly layout, I didn't really care for this too much, so you'll see that I switched it up in August. Then I've got my bill tracker. I have a brain dump page of videos I wanted to film and collections I wanted to make. As you can see, I've checked off most of the collections. I don't know if I'll get back to you or get through these videos, but we'll see. I have my July monthly meal plan, and I just have it set up in the way that Ryder Carroll usually sets up the month, and Ryder Carroll is the creator for the bullet journal for all intensive purposes, and I will link his site down below. Go check it out if you're interested. I have my gratitude log, and I write down 2 things every day that I am grateful for. Then this was my first weekly spread. This was kind of inspired by Boho Berry, and I will link her channel below also. I didn't really like this setup, so yeah, you'll see that I changed it as the month went on, but it was alright. Then I have some daily pages. Then I did the Boho Berry challenge for the month of July. One thing I'm definitely changing is I will be doing the monthly challenges in a separate notebook. This took up entirely way too much room. I'm still on a learning curve, so yeah. So these are all the prompts. And then you can see that I started the days. Some more dailies, and I have a little quote at the bottom. And some more dailies, and since I had some extra room on this page, I decided to take my HP Sprocket and add some photos in of some things that we did this week. And then here's my weekly spread for the week of the 4th of July, still using that same spread, but as you see, it will change up. Then Then I've got some more dailies, some more of the Boho Berry Challenge, and more dailies, and another quote on the bottom of this page. And then I have these 2 pages specifically for the challenge. It's days like 7 through 16. And this is where I changed it up. I found Alexandra Plans on YouTube and Instagram, and I will link both of her accounts below, and saw this weekly layout that she did, and I really, really liked it. So I decided to give it a try, and I still really like it. I kind of failed by not putting the weather in the rest of the week, but that's neither here nor there. But I really liked this, and I really enjoyed her tutorial about how she uses the colored pencils, because this is all done in colored pencil, and all I did was kind of color in the edges. And then I took a Q-tip, because I don't have the Prismacolor colored pencils where you can get like a blending pencil. They're on my wish list, but she said if you're using regular colored pencils, you can actually color in the edges and then use a Q-tip to blend. And so that's what I did, and this was the week of mine and my husband's 10th wedding anniversary. So as you can see, I have our names and our wedding date and all that good stuff. And then I did the weeklies all on one spread, or the dailies I mean, which was nice. I really liked this. So you can see Thursday was our anniversary. I have Monday through Wednesday over here, and Thursday through Sunday over here. I don't need as much space on the weekends because usually I don't have as much to do. Then I added some collections, and these were on my brain dump page. I have a master cleaning list. I did it by daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, every 6 months, and yearly. I made a master grocery list of everything that we normally have on hand in the house by section. And then I did a books to read of some books that I want to read, and I'm actually reading The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck by Sarah Knight right now, and I've got to say I'm really enjoying it, so I might do a book review on that. Stay tuned. And then I have a wish list, and I did check one item off my list. I did get a cart to hold all of my planner stuff, and I have my Instagram link down below. There are pictures there on my account that you can see. It's actually not a Raskog cart. It's one of the ones from Michaels, but I got a rose gold one, and it works really well, and it was super easy to put together, and I love it. Then moving on to last week's weekly spread, still doing the same type of weekly spread. I did like a green theme here with some leaves and stuff. I am not artistic at all, but I'm trying. So, and I did manage to get all the weather filled in for the week. Because what I do is when I set up the week, I only do Monday through Wednesday, and then on Wednesday I go through and I put the rest of the week in. The first week, as you saw, I didn't do that. And I'm really proud of myself. I got most of my to-do list done for the week, which was awesome. And then I have my meals set up over here. So I'm really enjoying this layout. And this was all the dailies from last week. Got a lot accomplished. Again, still really liking this setup. And then I have this spread for the rest of the month for Boho Berry Challenge starting on day 17, and I did day 25 this morning, and hopefully it will fit the rest of the week. And then we're on to this week's spread, which is the last full week in July, and again, I did the same format, and I used like a blue theme this week. I use Crayola Super Tip markers on the bottom and up here and here. They work really well. I really like them. I got them on sale at Target. Since it's back to school time, go check their back to school section because you could probably get really good deals on that if you are interested in the Crayola Super Tips. They're similar to the Tombos, and I do have a set of Tombos. I have a set of the brights, and I have the neutral set, the blacks and grays. But I find that I'm not reaching for them as much as the Crayolas. I find the Crayolas are easier for me to use. So until I get better at mastering the use of the Tombos, I will probably use the Crayola Super Tips. And then here is my spread for weekly layouts for this week, and I put my bookmarkers on the current week spread and the current spread of dailies. So as you can see, we're on Tuesday. I haven't checked anything off yet, but yeah. And then we move into August. So I decided again to use some washi tape to signify August. The two washi tapes that I use this month are Scotch brand washies, and I think I got them at Meijer or Target. So as you can see with the monthly spread, I don't like this. I will not do this again. It looks so pretty on everybody else's stuff, but I just couldn't do it. I wrote the month and then I tried to do the cursive through it. It just didn't look right. So I did the actual setup that Ryder Carroll does for the month. And I'm going to try that this month and see if I like that better than the calendar that I drew out last month. Then I have a monthly task page. Most of this is like my summer checklist tasks that I had for back to school, because the kids will be going back just after Labor Day. So these are all things that I need to get done this month, like school supply shopping, school clothes shopping, paperwork for my high schooler because he has a separate registration day and he has all this paperwork that has to be filled out ahead of time. I can check this off, do their free and reduced lunch app. Shoe shopping, haircuts, pay to play for football. I have to get him some football stuff, and then we'll do a Sam's Club run for like back to school snacks and stuff like that. As you can see, I kept my bill spread pretty much the same. I just have to put in our utility bills. At the time that I made this spread, those were the only two bills that hadn't updated on the website. I did again keep my format for my meal planning. I really like this. It's really easy to read. Instead of drawing a line all the way across the week like I did last month, I just drew a line in the columns. And then my gratitude log I put on to 2 pages this time to give myself a little more room. Again, I'm still doing 2 things a day that I'm grateful for. But I just have a little more room this time, so that'll be nice. Something I added this month was an August memories page to give myself a chance to either practice doodling, which I'm not good at, or use my HP Sprocket. And then the other page that I put some washi on, and again this is also Scotch brand washi, is my August tracker. And I have it set up the same as I did last month. Sorry, I'm moving my tripod around here. Trying to get a good view of this. I have it set up the same as last month. However, instead of having a million different colors, I picked 2. And that's how I'm doing it. I picked 2 colors and I'm alternating them, and that will be how I do it. And the mood tracker, I'm still tracking AM and PM, but I had enough room to write all of my moods here with the color code. And then I have a notes page for August. Now all of the markers that I did use again are the Crayola Super Tips, and the little color code for the moods is again my Enjoy gel pens. And the color code for the habit tracker is the Zebra mild liners. So that is August set up, and we shall see how this works. I'm still trying to find what works for me and playing around in here because this will only be my 2nd month, but I'm really enjoying bullet journaling so far. So if you like these kinds of videos and want to see more of them from me, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed, hit the little notification button next to the subscribe button so that you'll get notified when I post new videos. And until next time, happy planning.